Assalamu alaikum. Hi guys, what's up? My name is Sanaullah and today I am going to teach you class. But before going there, I would love to give a touch to the course of the grammar which we have started, in which I have taught you grammar itself, then sentence in previous video which we completed, and now here it goes to the second kind of grammar, class. So let's define what is class. The unit of grammatical organization which has a subject and finite verb, which sometimes can give clear meaning and sometimes cannot, is named class. Now those unit of grammatical organizations which have the subject, means the doer of an action or performer of an action in a class or in a sentence, and then the finite verb, means first and second form of the auxiliary verb like is, are, am, was, were, had, and first and second form of the ordinary verbs like go, went, beg, begged, climb, climbed. These are the ordinary verbs, and means which has a subject now and finite verb, which sometimes can stand on its own, which sometimes can give clear and complete meaning and sometimes cannot, which sometimes will get you it and sometimes will not. That unit of grammatical organization is called class, and class is further divided into two kinds. The first, independent class, and the second, dependent class. Independent class, a type of class which has a subject and finite verb, which always gives clear and complete meaning, which does not need anything else to stand on its own, which is just completed. That is called the independent class. Now here it goes the second, dependent class. Dependent class is a kind of class which has a subject and a finite verb, but which does not give clear and complete meaning, which is dependent on the independent class to give clear meaning, is called dependent class. Now here we have performed some examples. Now let's give a touch to the examples and understand them. So here is the first one. Although he is a man, he cannot talk properly. Now here I have gathered two examples, or you can say two clauses together. Here is the first one. Although he is a man, then comma, then he cannot talk properly. Now here, to identify which class is this, or you can say to identify which class is you're relating to. Like here it is, although he is a man. Now which class is this? To identify this one, now you have to look on the first word of your class, such as this one, although. Now although is a subordinating word, or you can say a subordinating conjunction, which is put in the very starting of our class, and now this is called dependent class, and it is also named subordinate class because it is getting started with a subordinating conjunction. And for your information, remember, we don't have any dependent classes. Actually, we have independent classes, but as we attach the subordinating conjunction with the independent class, the subordinating conjunction makes independent class a dependent class. Now look, here it goes, the independent, he is a man. Here it is giving complete meaning. And although he is a man, now it requires something else to be completed. This is now made, or this now it has become a dependent class, and with it we have to put another class with it, means the independent class, to give clear and complete meaning. Like he cannot talk properly. Now it is mentioned what he cannot do. Actually he is a man, but what he cannot do is talking properly. Now here it gives clear and complete sense. And remember, in this situation, when you are having dependent class in the starting and independent class in the end, then a comma is required. It is necessary to be put. And after that we are having the full stop, and here goes the first example. Now the second one. I pray for your happiness. Here is the independent class. So that means subordinating conjunction. So subordinate class. So the first one, independent class, and then the dependent class. Now in this situation you are not to put comma. Comma is wrong. Why? Because if you put it, you have just broken the rules of the grammar. Here grammar tells us that you have to put now one linking word which makes a link between the two classes. Such as here we have put so that subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunction works as a link between the two classes. Here it is connecting independent class with the dependent class. Now a comma is not necessary and you are not to put that. And I pray for your happiness simply so that you meet me, and full stop. Here goes your second example. Now the third one. After taking lunch, what happened? Not mentioned. But as we put another class, means independent class, Emma called me. Now it's mentioned what happened after taking lunch. So remember, dependent class itself cannot give clear and complete sense. It needs something else to give clear and complete sense, such as here in this example we are having. After taking lunch, what happened? Emma called me. The next class is now answering what happened. So then a full stop and comma is once again necessary because dependent class, then independent class. So in the mid, comma, to isolate two classes. So this is class. I hope so you have gotten it. In next video I will teach you independent class, which is the first kind of class. And so we will meet next time. Till that time, take care and keep smiling. So bye bye for now.